right there. Parkinson's disease. We had 31 out of 325.
Janice Martel lost her father, Jim Hobbs, in late May. When he got Parkinson's disease, she found out that he, like thousands of miners in Canada, Australia, and elsewhere, were made to breathe aluminum powder before their shifts. It was supposed to protect their lungs, but it may have caused neurological diseases.
The people who brought this in were mining executives and industry doctors who stood to save huge compensation costs by forcing workers to inhale this powder as opposed to doing what they ought to have done, which was to spend the money on dust control and ventilation in the mines.
Named after the mine in northern Canada where it was developed in the 1930s, the powdered aluminum was approved by the Canadian government and used in many mines. Longtime miner Ken Kasunich also has Parkinson's.
It would be in the whole room, and you could hardly see that because it was so thick with dust, and I could taste it on my tongue. You know, to this day, I still remember the taste of my tongue.
One of Canada's top experts in measuring toxic metal exposure is leading new research. She'll be using a nuclear particle accelerator to track aluminum levels in miners' bodies. Tens of thousands were exposed to the powder. Only a few hundred still survive.
There's something about the idea of people being locked in a room and forced to inhale a powder that is, I find personally abhorrent.
I hope we make it better for the next generation anyways. I will.
This is one of the last times Janice saw her father, Jim Hobbs, before he died. The family asked for an autopsy so results could be used by those researching links between McIntyre powder and neurological damage.
We will not give up the fight! We will not give up the fight!
A rally to commemorate those injured or killed because of their jobs. Janice Martel is there. She has one last plea to those who've gathered.
It's hard for me to be here today. When my dad died, he died without answers. He doesn't know what the effects of the aluminum dust were, but he knows that I'm fighting and he knows that I will see this through.
She may be succeeding. Ontario's Workplace Safety Board now says it'll reconsider a decades-long policy of refusing compensation for exposure to aluminum powder. Daniel Lack, Al Jazeera, Sudbury, Ontario.